welcome to the online class of Mathematics for Class 3, myself Pallavi Pandey.
We are going to study chapter 14, that is time. So, in this chapter we will study introduction, reading time from a clock, and we will solve book exercises. Now let us start with introduction. So, the clock has two hands. The longer hand is called minute hand and the shorter hand is called hour hand. So in this given figure we can see that there are two hands, longer hand and shorter hand. So the longer hand is called minute hand and the shorter hand is called hour hand. Now let us study how to read time from a clock. So, reading time. First we will study what is o'clock, how to read or when to read o'clock, then half past, quarter past and quarter to. In a clock, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes and 60 minutes are very important minutes. At these points only we study o'clock, quarter to, quarter past or half past. Now let's study how to recognize when to read half past, quarter to, quarter past or o'clock. So when our minute hand will be at 12, we will read it as o'clock. When our minute hand will be at 3, we will read it as quarter past. When our minute hand will be at 6, we will read it as half past, and when our minute hand will be at 9, we will read it as quarter to. Between these 4 points, means between o'clock and quarter past, there is 5 past and 10 past. Between quarter past to half past, there is 20 past, 25 past. These are minutes. Between half past and quarter to, there is 22 and 25 to. And between quarter to and o'clock there is 10 to and 5 to. So before starting, let's understand the meaning of past. So past means over. Thus if here it is written 5 past, it means 5 minutes are over. The meaning of to is still left. It means if it is written 22, it means 20 minutes are still left. Now, when the minute hand is at 12, we read it as o'clock. So here we can see that minute hand is at 12 and hour hand is at 7. So the time will be 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Now, when the minute hand is at 6, we read it as half past. Here the minute hand is at 6 and our hand is in between 2 and 3. So the time is half past 2. It means 2:30 or half past 2. When the minute hand is at 3, then we read it as quarter past. So here it is clear that minute hand is at 3 and our hand is in middle of 12 and 1. So the time is 12:15 or quarter past 12. Just now we studied what's the meaning of past? Over. It means 15 minutes are over. The meaning of quarter is 15 minutes. Meaning of past is over. So we can say that 15 minutes are over in 12 hours or 12 hours 15 minutes means quarter past 12. Next is quarter to. When the minute hand is at 9, we read it as quarter to. Here it is clear that minute hand is at 9 and our hand is beyond 3. It means it is near to 4. So we will read it as quarter to 4. Why we are not reading it as quarter to 3? Because meaning of quarter is 15 and 2 means still left. It means 15 minutes are still left to go on 4 hours. So quarter to 4. We will not write quarter to 3. It will be wrong. We will write quarter to 4. Means 15 minutes are still left. Okay. Now, if minute hand is in middle of 1 to 6, mean it can, if it is on 1, 2, 3, for 3 we will read as quarter past, 4, 5, then how we will read? Here the minute hand is at 4, so we will read it as 20 minutes past 2, means 20 minutes are over. So 20 minutes past 2. Now here the minute hand is at 11, so we will read it as 55 minutes past 7. Now let's solve book exercises. So exercise 56, we have to tell the timing. So here in each clock we can see that the minute hand is at 12. So we will read it as o'clock. So first one will be 8 o'clock because minute hand is at 12 and hour hand is at 8. So 8 o'clock. Similarly, in the second question, the minute hand is at 12 and hour hand is at 5. So 5 o'clock. Similarly for other question also, next one will be 1 o'clock. After that 11 o'clock, then 9 o'clock, and in last 12 o'clock. Now here we have to draw the minute hands and hour hand. So the question is, the time is given and the minute hand is drawn on the clock. Means minute hand is already drawn and we have to draw hour hand. So we all know that hour hand is always shorter than minute hand. So 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Next question is, in the following table, the time is given, write the position of the minute hand and the hour hand. Means if there is 5 o'clock, if the clock is showing 5 o'clock, then where will be the minute hand and where will be the hour hand. So if it is 5 o'clock, then minute hand will be at 12 and hour hand will be at 5. Why minute hand will be at 12? Because at 12 only we read it o'clock. Similarly for 9 o'clock, minute hand will be at 12 and hour hand will be at 9. For 3 o'clock, again minute hand will be at 12 and hour hand will be at 3. Now next is, look at each of the clock given below and write down the correct time in numerals as well as in words. So just now we studied if the number is in between 1 to 5 except 3, because at 3 we read quarter past. Means if the minute hand is at 1, 2, 4 and 5, then how we will read? So we will read as, first question is, minute hand is at 1 and hour hand is at 5. So the time is 4 hours and 5 minutes. So in word we will read it as 5 minutes past 4. It means 5 minutes are over. Now next one will be 10 hours 40 minutes. So 40 minutes past 10. After that 6:10 or 10 minutes past 6. Similarly for 3:35, 35 minutes past 3. 9:25, 25 minutes past 9. For 1:55, 55 minutes past 1. Next, look at each clock and write the correct time shown by its two ways. It means how we will write in number as well as in word. So here it is clear that in each clock the minute hand is at 6. So if the minute hand is at 6, we read it as half past. So here minute hand is at 6 and hour hand is at 1. So the time will be half past 1. In the next question, the minute hand is at 6 and hour hand is at 11. So we will read it as half past 11. In the next question, the minute hand is at 6 and our hand is in the middle of 4 and 5. So we will read it as half past 4. Similarly, for next of the questions also, 7:30 it means half past 7, 2:30 half past 2, 9:30 half past 9. In the next question we have to draw both the hands. It means we have to draw minute hand also and hour hand also. So for 8:30 how we will draw? The minute hand will be exactly at 6, and 8 for hours, the hour hand will be in the middle of 8 and 7. Similarly, for both the other questions also, the minute hand will be at 6 and the hour hand will be in the middle of two given numbers. Okay. Next, look at each clock and write the correct time. So, if the minute hand is at 3, so we will read it as 15. So, here the time will be 5:15.
For listening and watching this video.